going to run through the use of the Mackworth TA180. Chris has kindly volunteered to be our patient for the day. So the first thing we need to do is open the legs so that it will go round the chair, and we're going to ask Chris to place his feet onto the foot plate at the bottom. If Chris is unable to do this, then we can assist his feet onto there, but in this case Chris can do that. And to be fair, in most cases, because this is a transfer aid, you need people to be able to stand themselves with the use of the bars. So we're not looking at people generally that can't move their legs, they need standing ability. So I'll just open the legs there and bring it towards you. If you can place your feet on the foot plate and up to the shins. Now at this point we can put the brakes on, but we don't have to. With a mobile hoist, we always hoist with the brakes off. With standing equipment, the brakes can be on or off because Chris is actually standing on the piece of equipment. If Chris or the equipment move, they will move together. So there's no risk of Chris falling back and leaving the equipment or vice versa. Brakes are on, they don't have to be, it's up to you, depends on the risk assessment. So what we're going to do is ask Chris to hold on. He can hold on to the side bars. Most people will go for this front bar, and Chris will actually need to stand himself up. So if you want to stand up whenever you're ready, get into position. And before we move Chris anywhere, we're now going to place the paddles down behind him, and if you would like to sit down and perch on those paddles. So now Chris is nice and safe. We can take the brakes off, move Chris away from the chair, transfer him from A to B, wherever we need to go. In this case we're going to go back to the first chair that we started with. Back into position around the chair. Again, brakes on or off doesn't matter as long as we're in the right position. If you'd like to stand up, Chris, just take your weight off there, move the paddles out of the way and have a seat back on the chair. Perfect. Brakes off and bring this out of the way. And that's how we use the Mackworth TA180. I will show you as well, if we just bring this back in and ask Chris to stand up again. The brakes on if you'd like to stand up, Chris, and I'll pop the paddles down. Have a seat for me. We do also have the option of a support belt. So if we were transferring any particular distance, and there isn't a maximum or minimum distance we can travel with this, it's always down to the risk assessment to determine the safe distance to go. We do have the option of this belt. It can be fitted before Chris stands up and perches on the unit. We can fit it afterwards. So it goes around behind like a regular stand aid sling, fits around the tummy, and we have a Velcro belt and a buckle fastening belt to attach that onto there. We have adjustable straps on both sides which can be clipped on both sides. This is basically just giving Chris a bit of a backrest. So if he was feeling a bit nervous, if we're taking him a bit further, maybe from bedroom to dining room in a care home, it just gives a bit of back support. If we need more support, we adjust both straps, this side and this side, and it can pull Chris slightly further forward or allow him to lean back a bit further. We don't use them very often, but it is available should you need it. Thank you.